Hello there.
Right, guys, we have some huge Fantastic Four scoops in this video. I am going to break it down for you guys and what is coming in this movie. It seems like there is a lot of stuff that they are touching on from the original comics, and also a big story for Galactus, and it actually connects the MCU in some interesting ways leading up to Avengers Doomsday. So we're going to discuss it in this video, as well as the official synopsis, which has hit the web. So if you guys enjoy my Marvel content, consider subscribing and checking out my channel. I have a lot of more videos just like this. And let's get into it.
The Atomic Fair.
Now here is the official Fantastic Four synopsis. I'm going to read this first before we get into the scoops and leaks for this movie. It says the film follows Reed Richards, Sue Storm, Johnny Storm, and Ben Grimm as they face their most daunting challenge yet. Forced to balance their roles as heroes with the strength of their family bond, they must defend their Earth from a ravenous space god called Galactus and his enigmatic herald, the Silver Surfer. And if Galactus's plan to devour the entire planet and everyone on it weren't bad enough, it suddenly gets very personal. Now that is definitely hinting at the involvement of Franklin Richards, because we do know that Franklin Richards is going to be involved in this story in a big way, and it's going to have a lot to do with his connection to Galactus. But these are the additional leaks that we also have coming out for the Fantastic Four that are hitting the web now. It says the Fantastic Four First Steps ends with the team meeting the TVA and learning that the multiverse is dying. So it seems like they're going to be setting up maybe some elements of Time Runs Out, but we also know that that is possibly going to be touched on in Doctor Strange 3. Now, Time Runs Out was basically the story centering on them trying to save the multiverse from these various incursions. Of course, it doesn't end up working, but it essentially centers around various members of the Avengers as well as the Fantastic Four trying to prevent these incursions, ultimately failing, and of course Doom being the mastermind behind it all, leading to Battleworld. It also says this about the movie: the TVA wants the Fantastic Four to help build a space raft ark to round up anchor beings and prepare for the end of the multiverse. Their current universe isn't destroyed, and Marvel plans to have Doctor Doom appear in some sort of capacity in the movie. Could be post-credits. Now that's a little different than previous leaks we heard about this movie, which were telling us that Galactus was going to destroy this other Earth that the Fantastic Four are existing on, and possibly the entire universe as well. But now maybe it's just going to end up where Galactus destroys only the Earth and not the entire counter or other universe that the Fantastic Four are existing in, because they are going to come from the main MCU timeline, but end up in an alternate universe. And the rumor was that this universe was going to be destroyed, or at least the Earth. But now we're finding out that the universe is going to exist. And we also know that Marvel plans to have Doctor Doom appear in some sort of capacity in the movie. Could be a post-credit scene. It seems like that he is going to have a very small role in the film, either through various flashbacks or just setting up the character by discussing him, or having him appear in an after the credit scene, which is the most likely option here. Now, we have heard other rumors about this movie coming from Exiled Scooper, who kind of has a shaky track record, so he could totally be making this up. But he says that in the counter universe that the Fantastic Four exists in, that they arrive during a time where Doom is actually famous because he defeated Thanos during World War II, but was unable to prevent the snap, which wiped out half of life. I'm not sure if I believe that part there is true, but it seems like Franklin Richards is going to be born in the other universe and not be from the main Earth. So maybe they're actually keeping this as a big secret from Franklin, where he doesn't know that his parents and his uncle are actually from a different Earth altogether. And we've also heard that this movie is mainly the Galactus story with some twists, and it's hinted that the Fantastic Four fought Doom in the past, but not sure if he will or won't appear on screen. I do think he is going to end up popping up in the after credits scene in some way, shape, or form in this film, or in some kind of flashback scene. But I do think Doom's role in this movie is going to be very small, only because it would just be a little too crowded probably to have him appear in the movie alongside Galactus, who is essentially a massive Marvel villain, who I'm hoping they don't just kill and have be some kind of one-off villain. I do want Galactus to appear in Secret Wars, and we have heard rumors that he will appear in Avengers Secret Wars. But comment down below, guys. Let me know what you think about these most recent Fantastic Four leaks, and for this video, that's all I got, guys. So until the next one, be safe and stay well. Bye-bye.